together you can call us the OMG. Sit back, relax, and sip your tea. We keep you company.
Welcome to our channel, OMGs. 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 OMGs, 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 OMGs.
Jupa, Judy. Maybe they can't see you staying at so much.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. Hi. Hey guys, how are you? They're not all guys.
Guys is usually
Hi
for
YouTube
everyone.
fam. No, none of these guys. Male. Hello YouTube fam.
No,
how
you even
are
call
you?
your friend guys. Like when you're with your friend, you say
I
guys.
don't
So
say
why
guys.
is it here that you're not
No.
this guys? Oh damn, I'm good, man. Guys, you're this guy.
Anyway. Hello guys. Hello people. Our peoples. How are you? Hope you had a fantastic Christmas. Hope you're able to do your belt up now. And
How was your Christmas?
Do you know what? It wasn't too bad. I was actually really tired.
That's good to describe your Christmas. It wasn't too bad. That means like it wasn't. Are you serious?
I'm joking. It was good. I was just really tired.
Why were you tired?
You were there.
Tell them now. Why
I
you
was
were
really
they
tired.
there?
I was really tired because I was cooking and yeah, so it was exhausting actually. And I didn't really get to chill until towards the end of the day. And that's when I really got to enjoy myself. You know, we had friends over, we just
There's not everybody that we invited that came.
Really? Who else did you invite that you didn't come?
Okay, yeah, they came later in the night.
They came
and
late.
they now came, they had eaten from other places, so they couldn't eat here. So our
Exactly,
food was,
imagine. They didn't
I feel like we should put that Larry Michael song, because I think that song was...
We put this song in, it makes sense. It explains what happened to us.
Just listen.
Ẹ sọ pé ń bọ̀ wá bá mi ṣọdún, ìyàwó mi fẹ́ ra iṣu rẹpẹtẹ, gbogbo yín wákọ̀ ẹ ò yọjú, ojú àtúnrárí òwe àkàlà, ẹ fóúnjẹ mi ṣòfò, inú ń bí mi o, ó dùn mí o, tó bá di lọ́la kẹwàá sọ pé mo láhùn. You guys wasted my food. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mi ò lájà nílé. Tó bá di lọ́la, kẹwàá sọ pé mo láhùn. Ṣebí tó bá jẹ́ pé mo mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ni, mi ò bá gbé lọ fáwọn ọmọ aláìní. Mo ní tó bá di lọ́la, kẹwàá sọ pé mo láhùn.
So yes. So our rice, we
did not waste. No waste because we have rice oshufu. Me by. Uncle rice
That's
oshufu.
what she calls me. Rice oshufu. Rice can't waste.
You cannot waste.
Yes, now you're supposed don't let food waste because there are people that don't have food to eat. So.
And even the chicken, they found a home.
As in general.
Do you know Abdul was calling
We just finished rice like yesterday.
Abdul was saying that he forgot to take his food. He forgot to pack food.
Abdul, sorry.
Sorry, Abdul.
Next time. That's how we didn't hear from you again. On to Burna Boy. It's okay.
Ooh.
But it was...
That Burna Boy looked lit, but concerts in Lagos, y'all need to step it up. It's not night vigil. Why should I be going to concert? I was talking to someone today, how they got there at 11, and the show didn't start till like 2:15.
Yeah, they said the show started 7 hours after it was supposed to start. So 7, let's say it was supposed to start by 7, so it started by 2 a.m.
That's ridiculous.
Nigeria
and finished at 5.
You know. And
It's
you can't
not
really
my
blame
vigil.
the artist, but most times, like maybe the holidays already over.
No, I don't blame the artist at all. Because I was like, with Burna Boy, he's someone that seems to really like care about his fans and stuff. So am I boring?
Well, Christmas was no. Christmas was amazing.
It was
I mean, I'm
lovely.
still recovering. Like every Christmas, it always happens to me. Like my teeth are aching right now. You know, like this side.
I think you can eat 100 meats.
Like the chicken.
You have meat
I don't
for
even eat
breakfast?
meat. It was.
Meat for lunch.
But the way you fried the
Meat
chicken
for
this
dinner.
year, they were strong.
The meat, the chicken. I didn't fry it.
What did you fry?
I roasted it.
Roasted,
yeah.
Okay, it was my sister that fried that chicken.
Yeah. Imagine. She's getting it. Really?
Anyways, so, and today we want to talk about, but before we get to what we want to talk about today, shout out to the girl that made this.
So in case you don't remember my name, here's my name. Don't watch my nails. Here's my name.
Put it on your chest, so maybe I'll zoom in later if I can. Shout out to the girl.
My name.
I was actually jealous when I was. Calm down. It's my story to tell.
Oh yeah, your story. It's my story. Can you imagine?
But it was me. It was Slasher that called me.
Talk about it from your point of view then.
Slasher called me. That was my PA. He called me that there's a gift though. So I thought it was me because normally it's me that everybody gives gifts.
Can you see this live? So when people try to call me a celebrity, they know that I'm not a celeb.
No, nobody's a celeb here.
Uncle Celeb.
So he now said that for my wife. I was like, who is sending my wife gift? Who is that boy?
Imagine.
You know, I didn't say who is that boy. When I saw it, like I didn't open it, but when I knew what it was, in my mind I was like, why didn't I think of this? I wish this was me, you know. So I went to the kitchen. She was doing something in the kitchen. So I called her. I was like, hey, babe. And it was on Christmas morning or something that I was giving you. So as I showed her, she saw the cake. She was like she could not, she could not breathe. Like she could not even say anything. She was, so she wanted to come and hug me. You could see the look on her eyes in my mind. I was like, damn, why was it not me? The look in her eyes, I was like, why was it not me? Why didn't I think of this now? So I was just like, okay, don't let me just take another person's glory. I was like, wait, babe, it's not me. Somebody's giving you as a gift. She was like, oh, but still, you could see it on her, in her eyes. I was just, because the way she looked at it,
was well jealous.
And you know the kind of hug, she would have torn my shirt, giving me, if I said me, she would just kick me, put me on the floor, just stay on me. The rest, really? I wish it was me, man. But it's not just easy to think about these things. But what's your own view? You wanted to talk about your view.
So when he bought me the gifts, I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a thoughtful gift. Like, for me, I'm just really about the thought behind it. Like, I like flowers, you know, the thoughts behind it, just the thought, like flowers. And I never thought about getting a necklace with my name on it. You know, normally back in the day, I used to think that was a bit chavvy, but look at me now, loving it.
Like flowers.
Like flowers, and I just like thoughtful gifts. When you think about me, it's not really about the cost. It's about, you know, the thought behind it, that you took time out to like think of me.
So at least, okay, I know better. Because with me, I was always the guy that would just prefer to give you cash and all that. Because to think of gifts, I know.
Yeah.
But now you like flowers. I know the kind of things you like. So maybe Valentine's, if I just get you like mixed veg, like veggies, vegetables. You know, you like to eat healthy and everything. And flowers, we don't really have flowers here. Like if I buy like spinach, you know, and I just present them to you, is the thought, because that's a healthy thought towards you. Like, I just want you to be healthy and everything. So that would count for something.
I think we should talk about what we're talking about today.
Like flowers.
So you don't know what flowers are?
Flowers. So today, we want to talk about, is this going to be the last? This possibly might be the last vlog for the year.
Yeah.
You know. And first off, this was an amazing year, man.
Yeah, it has been. But
it's
been like.
What was your highlights for this year?
Oh my gosh, my highlight. I've actually had a lot of highlights.
Yeah, that's the amazing thing we got. You know?
Had a lot of There's been way more highlights than there have been lowlights.
But is there any major one you can just look back?
Major one.
Well, to be fair, yeah, there are a lot of
just waking up and seeing
to
you and Fermi is just it brings me such joy. It's not even trying to be corny or cheesy, but like I can't really think of pinpoint anything else. But the fact that when you guys are sleeping at times and I look at you, yeah, I'm that person, like creepy. But I'm looking at you, I'm just like, oh Lord, I really thank God for you guys, and God has been faithful, so faithful. So yeah.
So I get to my high. Okay, don't let me share that story today. I'll share it some other time. The way you just talked about looking at me sleeping just reminded me of something. Okay, let me just quickly say it. Yeah. One time like that, I went to MC a wedding. Way before I met you, I was single. Most of my single times are in between. I just broke up, so I'm just single now. So my ex came there when I was one of the ex at that time. I don't know what ex number was came.
See what I'm dealing with.
She was serving somewhere, came there, and when she came, me, I didn't do anything. Don't worry, I'm a good guy like that. When you are ex, you are ex. You get. She came. I had the impression that she wanted to live on the same day, but she ended up staying. So I was just sleeping in the night. I was now hearing whispers in my ear. I love you. I love you. What else to be to, as in, it was so scary. That's what I just remembered now. That's what I just remember now. When you say you look at me when I'm, it was so. I just woke up. I comported myself. I was scared. You know, I'm a Yoruba boy.
What's comport?
Comport yourselves.
Compose.
There's comport. COMPORT.
I've never heard of that.
Google is your friend, my sister. Google it. Hold on, why should Google it? This guy, they always think I know.
No, it's not that. Because sometimes I like to learn new words.
These few Englishes that I'm sure of are the Englishes my teachers used a lot in school. So
COMPORT. Yoruba teachers, have you?
COM.
No offense on Yoruba teachers, but you know, I know there was English and then there was Yoruba English.
COMPORT. Sure, you've seen it.
I've never heard of it. See, I wasn't insulted.
Is it my fault that you don't
conduct oneself, behave?
Is it my fault that your vocabulary is not well updated? Is it my fault?
Well done, well done.
Comport,
sir.
normal English that everybody knows.
Not many people know that.
When I say Feromi, comport yourself, she behaves.
Really?
And she says so.
Really? Whatever.
Yeah, but
It even says archaic. Anyway.
Whatever.
But anyway, whatever.
So, yeah, we had a lot of highlights this year. One of my major highlights this year, I missed a lot, is you'll see she wants to jump on it now when I say it. That's how she always is. The last time too, when we say we should talk about what we care about. One of my major highlights this year was when Feromi's first steps. It was so emotional for me.
That was wonderful.
See, I told you she's jumping on my own highlights. We give you a chance for you to give your highlights. You did not give your highlights.
I didn't change my mind.
Now I'm giving my highlights.
My highlights are still fantastic.
I'm sure you were copying in secondary school when you were doing exams. Did you
know what?
Did you ever copy before?
No.
In your life, you never copied for once.
Do you know what I used to copy? Was how there was this boy in my class. I don't know if because we're friends on Facebook. Kirk, yeah. We used to. I loved the way he used to write, so I used to try and copy how he wrote. That was it. I didn't copy. Did I copyright? No, I don't think so.
So there's not been any exam like you asked somebody, number 2.
I never asked.
Or maybe somebody was just writing beside you. Your eyes just went
maybe
there.
Sometimes, but not for exam or anything.
How will you say it's not copied? I never copied. You know why I never copied? Because I tried. And
so why
there was calm down.
Why is it?
I'm explaining now. I actually tried.
So you did. Sorry.
I actually tried. I wanted to copy, but I'm short-sighted. In case you guys don't know. So like there was practically this exam. I think it was in secondary school. My friend was sitting in front of me. I was sitting at the back. Children don't copy. If you copy, they will catch you and they will beat you. If they don't beat again. They don't copy is bad. They might expel you or something. So it was here. I was here. Like basically just here. I asked him. He knew the whatever number. So I told him to show me. I can't collect his book obviously, but you know those invigilators those times. Maybe they'll be reading newspaper. I was walking around. You know you calculate it well now. So he practically brought his book here. He even brought it like this. And I was seeing like,
oh my god.
So I didn't see. So that was when I knew this is not even for me.
As in, what point?
So I always just try to read something. So if there was one exam I didn't know. You know when they ask you a question, but you read, but they just ask you what you did not read. So that they would not think that you did not just read at all. They asked me, I think it was, I don't know, they said different methods or something. Oh yeah, explain this method, but I didn't know that method. So I now explained the method I knew. I was like, I explained the other methods and I said, sir. And the funny thing was, let's say there were 8 methods. So I read like 6 methods or something. So it was one of the 2 I didn't read, they brought out. So I now explained the remaining 6.
Wow.
I was now like, sir, so that you know that I read, I'm really, I just, you know, I'm serious. After I wrote all the methods, I now wrote story on that, sir. So I really, really read a lot for this. But I don't know what happened with this last one. So, okay, see, babe, lecturers are wicked. This man gave me 0 with ear. I'm not joking. It was in primary school. He drew ear. Like, you know when they give you 0, they put eye and mouth. They now drew ear. Like the 0 was like a head. I won't forget.
Wow.
But that's also, I never copied. I was
he must have been laughing.
Another thing about me was when every other person, when they are doing stuff and they are getting away with it, is the day I do it with them, that's the day they will catch all of us. So I knew that about myself. So I always found, I just always was a good boy, you know. So yeah, the highlights, fair on me walking. And the thing was, I wasn't there. You guys were in London then, you know, so you sent me the video.
Do you know what happened? The first one, I missed it myself.
Oh, that was
I
not the
told
first
you
one.
that wasn't the first one. She actually I was on my phone. This is what happens when technology can ruin good moments. I can't remember what I was doing on my phone, but like my sister was like, she's walking. By the time I looked up, she had finished walking. So I had to wait until the next day. So yeah, I still can.
Well, that first one, maybe that one, because the major one you took was she took a few steps.
Yeah.
And it was.
That was amazing. That was really.
Although
amazing.
now it's almost like a dream because when you see her, the way she
Practically
spins
running.
around, so it's almost as if she came out.
And I was
walking.
always like, you know, when she first started looking at me, okay, wait, careful, honey, careful. But now it's like, get off, mom, get off.
Another thing, I won't say highlight, but something I took away from this year, something I learned, and is the fact that I'm not going to allow you guys to travel for more than 2 weeks again.
No, I wouldn't want to travel.
That 2 weeks here,
without you.
we'll consider it. I'm sweating again today, yeah, there's no lights, whatever. And before I get to the next one, I don't know what's happening. No. We are using prepaid meter, but NEPA, Abi PACN, Abi Ikeja Electric, they are still bringing bills.
They're not good. They said
They
that
still
no.
came to cut lights too. We are using prepaid. I went to pay for card this morning. No, do you understand? Because I paid before the first one finishes. So in my mind, I'm like, at least we are covered till January. Only for them to come and cut lights, although they have fixed it. But I don't understand. But that's not what we are talking about today, Sha. Just letting you know that, hey, shout out. We are not talking about that thing we are talking about today because we're already sharing testimonies about the year. So that would be another topic, you know.
So I think we should
we'll not let them know. Yeah, we're just sticking to this.
Yeah.
So prior to, I said I won't let them, like we have agreed that nobody's traveling anywhere more than 2 weeks or 1 week.
Yeah, it was really hard actually.
You know, the thing is, since we got married, we've been like together, you understand? And
all the time.
so and before I got married, I used to be by myself, you get? So I thought I could still be, I even thought I just like maybe probably needed my space, you know, because I like my own space,
Oh,
you
really?
understand? Calm down. Because I like
I
my
just
own
felt like
space.
saying that. Oh,
so,
really?
So I felt like, you know, it's normal. When they were traveling, yeah, I was going to miss you, you know, but I was like, well, can't you rest there? So they said they just wanted to go chill in London for, they said maybe
For
2
the
weeks
summer?
or something. No,
Yeah.
we said 2 weeks or a month. I was like,
it was
wait.
your.
I said, well, I want my
for 2 weeks. I said 2 weeks.
I said I want her to like have an accent. Or
Imagine.
so
She
you guys
barely
should
speak.
go. You went in May. I told you to come back by August or something.
Imagine. That's what he
When did you
said.
come back?
September.
So I said come back by August, but the friendliest flight you now saw was for September. So from May
Imagine.
to September.
I said 2 weeks.
You know, when they left, when everybody I was telling, all my friends, all my senior colleagues, when they were asking me, they say, your family, when did they come back? When I tell them, you first pause. So when they pause, the way their face looked when they pause, you know the way it is in film.
Right.
I'll show you now. This is what I used to see. But I didn't understand. I saw it in everybody's face, even my pastor. Pastor Kingsley in church. When Pastor Kingsley said, asked me, how far? When are they coming back? I said, September. I was like, I didn't understand. I was like, what are the born more now? He said, I understand. So if I see any married man and says their wife is traveling for even a month, I'll just look at them. Because now let me explain. It's not easy. Before I explain the obvious, which I'll get to later. Although, yeah, I thank God for that because it now makes me, it's not that I didn't value you before, but I value you more, you know.
Yeah.
As in, okay, yeah, the first month was alright. Like, it wasn't, I noticed some differences, but it was alright. But man, every single, that was how, I think that's when I now noticed, I know you've been very sexy, but I think I now noticed that you are extremely, extremely sexy.
Especially because I was posting pictures and I was
No, not even pictures. It was just the old pictures that I had. Like the picture of you when you're lying on the bed, you know.
Okay, all right.
You understand? As in, it's when you are married and you have started doing all these things normally because they are not a normal way of life to you, you understand? Like you have access to it. You now close your own access by yourself by saying they should travel.
And he was like, you know, because I was like, babe, we'll just go for like 2-3 weeks. He's like, no, just go for the summer. Jeremy will have accent. I'm like, she's just about saying mommy, daddy.
Well, it wasn't easy.
What accent is she
It
getting?
wasn't easy. It's not even, you know, it's not happening again, Shabi. We already said it.
I never will. I was never one to buy it. We can go for summer again next year.
So when as I now told Pastor, I now went back to Pastor, I was like, okay, sir, now I understand. It will never happen again. Waiting my eye, don't see. The man said, now you are talking. As in, it wasn't easy. And when I now, see, I didn't even plan. I didn't plan to travel this year. I didn't plan to go to London. But when I could not take it any longer, I just had to go. You get? Yeah, one of those guys. I'm the kind of those guys that would rather work, gather small money for my wife to travel. If she travels, she has traveled for us. Let me be working here. You get? It's the only time I travel is when it's for events. You understand? But this time I just had to go. And when I even finally got there was no road yet. You get? I still had to wait for a few days.
Wow.
Yeah,
All right. End of conversation. So close. But anyway,
married men, don't see, if you're a married woman, don't leave your husband for more than know your husband's waiting period. No, when he can wait for. Don't
and
leave
vice
him.
versa.
Don't leave him more than that. Don't,
Even though women,
no, it was more of my issue than your issue now. You know, you are still getting, you are still getting acclimatized to this.
But I think also because England is still kind of home for me, so it was like
You were with your family and everything. So,
and I was able to go out more. Oh, I was loving it.
so basically, I just served like the two most important food, the upstairs food and the downstairs food. I just really starved. It was really a period of starving for me, and I think I starved, and I think I got to know myself more because it made me to be able to think straight. So I discovered myself more. You understand? I knew. So I can say this year. I can say this year I know who I am now. I know my purpose. I was able to connect more with my creator.
Because you were on the verge of starvation.
I was
so dramatic.
I cook for myself a little here and there, you know, but it's not the same.
Even sometimes as well, like, because
it's not the same.
You know, even when, you know, like maybe the food is not that sweet. I'm sure you were missing.
And I even got to London. My daughter was talking to me like this. She was just, as if she was sitting there, she was just looking at me. Who is this stranger?
Who's this person? Like, who are you? That was actually.
Although a few hours later, she knew.
Like, thank God, like after a
was.
few hours, it was actually quite like, oh my gosh, she doesn't know who she is. But even for me as well, I just felt like, oh, I felt shy. You know when you haven't seen someone in so long, and like, oh.
You guys don't try.
Yeah. Anyway.
So yeah, I got that from this year, you know.
So,
well, it's been an amazing year, you know.
For me as well, like, you know, aside from the fact that I'm really grateful for my family, I'm also very grateful that this year I've kind of I feel like I'm getting, not even getting myself back. I feel like I found a drive that I felt like I had lost a bit. Like especially when it comes to my career and what I want to do, it has been because so much has changed for me. Like I'm obviously not working where I used to work, thank God. And you know.
But now, me say I understand. So if I see any married man and says their wife is traveling for even a month, I'll just look at them. Because now let me explain. It's not easy. Before I explain the obvious, which I'll get to later. Although I thank God for that because it now makes me. It's not that I didn't value you before, but I value you more. You know, as in. Okay, the first month was alright. Like, it wasn't. I noticed some differences, but it was alright. But man, every single. That was how. I think that's when I now noticed. I know I know you've been very sexy, but I think I now noticed that you are extremely, extremely sexy.
Especially because I was posting pictures and I was.
No, not even pictures. It was just the old pictures that I had, like the picture of you when you're lying on the bed. You know.
Okay, alright.
You understand? As in, it's when you are married and you have started doing all these things normally because they are not a normal way of life to you, you understand? Like you have access to it. You now close your own access by yourself by saying they should travel.
And he was like, you know, because I was like, babe, we'll just go for like 2-3 weeks. He's like, no, just go for the summer. Jeremy will have accent. I'm like, she's just about saying mummy, daddy.
Well, it wasn't easy.
What accent is she
getting? It
getting?
wasn't easy. It's not even, you know it's not happening again, Shabi. We already said it.
I never will. I was never one to buy it. We can go for summer again next year.
So when as I now told Pastor, I now went back to Pastor, I was like, okay, sir, now I understand. It will never happen again. Waiting my eye don't see. The man saying, now you are talking. As in, it wasn't easy. And when I didn't even plan. I didn't plan to travel this year. I didn't plan to go to London. But when I could not take it any longer, I just had to go. You get? I'm one of those guys. I'm the kind of those guys that would rather gather small money for my wife to travel. If she travels, she has traveled for us. Let me be working here. You get? It's the only time I travel is when it's for events. You understand? But this time I just had to go. And when I finally got there was no road yet. You get, I still had to wait for a few days.
Wow.
Yeah,
All right. End of conversation. No thanks. But
married
anyway,
men, don't see, if you're a married woman, don't leave your husband for more than, know your husband's waiting period. No, when he can wait for,
and vice versa.
don't leave him more than that.
Even though women, I
No,
know,
it was more of my issue than your issue now. You know, you are still
to be
getting,
fair.
you are still
And
getting
because
acclimatized to
but
this.
I think also because England is still kind of home for me, so it was like
You were
going,
with your family and
yeah,
everything.
and I
So,
was able to go out more. Oh, I was loving it,
so basically, I
loving
just
it.
served like the two most
I didn't have
important
to
food,
cook.
the upstairs food and the downstairs food. I just really, really starved. It was really a period of starving for me, and
You
I
starved.
think I starved, and I think I got to know myself more because it made me to be able to
So
think straight. So I
dramatic.
discovered myself more. You understand? I knew. So I can say this
You
year.
starved.
I can say this year I know who I am now. I know my purpose. I was able to connect more with my creator.
Yeah.
You
Because you were
understand?
on the verge of starvation.
I was.
So dramatic. I
I cook
can't
for
do it.
myself a little here and there, but it's not the same.
Even sometimes as well, like, because,
Not the same.
even when, you know, like, maybe the food is not that sweet. I'm sure you were missing
And
the
I even got to
sugar.
London. My daughter was talking to me like this. She was just, as if she was sitting there, she was just looking at me. Who is this
Who's
stranger?
this person? Like, who are you? That was actually
Although a
quite
few
sad.
hours later, she knew me.
Like,
She
thank
knew
God,
who
like,
I
after a
was.
few hours, it was
She
actually
knew.
quite like, oh my gosh, she doesn't know who she is.
As in,
But even for me as well, I just felt like, oh, I felt shy. You know when you haven't seen someone in so long, and like, oh.
you guys don't try.
Yeah,
So
anyway,
yeah, I got
so
that
it's
from
all
this
good.
year,
So,
But it's been an amazing year,
for me as well, like, aside from the fact that I'm really grateful for my family, I'm also very grateful that this year I've kind of feel like I'm getting, not even getting myself back. I feel like I found a drive that I felt like I had lost a bit, like especially when it comes to my career and what I want to do. It has been because so much has changed for me. Like I'm not obviously not working where I used to work, thank God. And you know,
this year she, by herself, she found a way to be making,
money from home.
and she's making like double of her salary that she
Like
used to
yeah,
earn
so
before when she used to do 9 to 5.
so that was kind of like the fruitful thing for me going to England
I
because
appreciate you, like you that you people should not say my own is getting is too much, but yeah, you like this year. One thing I noticed about you was your relentless
yeah, I was relentless
researches on
research.
how to research on how to get things done, and
Yeah,
everything. Like
because I'm still building it. I'm still working on it. But I really, really just want to be the entrepreneur that can still be that family person. Like so much has changed for me. Like
the beginning of this year, we were
in
just thinking of what kind of business do we get started for you and
yeah, and
everything.
I've just
And
like
now, at this time of the year, like we already like you got us to the stage where we actually realized this kind of money can be made just from home. You
exactly,
understand? And that was all you.
yeah, and I felt like because like, when you just look at people, especially you look on Instagram, you feel like especially as a mum and a wife and a mum of a small child, you feel like how can I do the things that I want to do? How can I make a mark without going home? Like I have to go hard, which means that some things will suffer. Like I feel like we don't really talk about how much things up, how much sacrifices that those women make. Like shout out to those women that are, getting their bread, that are making moves. It's amazing, but at the same time they're having to almost cut themselves in halves to be with their families as well, and that's amazing as well. But for me, I just wanted it to be a thing of I want to spend as much time with my family as possible, but I also want to make money. I want to make money. I want to make
We
bread.
thank God for that privilege. We thank you
So
for that.
I
We thank
thank
God for
God for
that
it.
grace, for being able to be there for our daughter. Like basically, both of us are always home, and we still get work done, and we still
Yeah,
make money. We
yeah,
thank God.
and
And
I
we
don't want to
can
be.
see it. Like I can, for example, I can see the difference in my daughter's development and my development. My mom was there for me still, yeah, but she just had to run around a lot. She didn't have the luxury of being able to be at home at all
Yeah,
times.
I was a latchkey kid. My parents, they were very hard working. I appreciate them because they had to work hard. A lot of things that we have privilege to, like the internet, that has helped us to make to be working from home. We didn't have that then. So latchkey means I literally would come home. There's nobody at home till like night time. So I'll sort out my own food. But my parents did the very best that they could for me, and I appreciate that for me and my sisters. So, but at the same time, because we have new knowledge and because there's new technology, it enables us to change things a little bit. So, and that's what I wanted to do.
That's a lot of dilemma a lot of parents go through, having to
hard.
balance work
it's
with
really hard.
taking care of your children. A lot of parents want to, and when it comes to this, people always like shout out to those ladies that really work hard and are still coming home making time for their children. But it shouldn't just really be shout out to ladies. And you know why it's always shout out to ladies? Because it seems it's kind of like it's women that consciously just know that, okay, yeah, I need to, when I work, or I still need to make time for my children. But it should be both ways, It should be the thinking of both parents, you understand? You get? So it's a huge dilemma because you can't be hungry, you get? And it's whichever noble way you know how to make money, you have to make it anyway. So if you have to leave your house, and that is the reality of a lot of people,
exactly.
if you have to leave your house by 5 a.m. just to come back by, and traffic will not now let you get home again, you get, and you still have to balance it to your children. You have to do that, you get. And that's why a lot of people get caught up in this, your nanny treats your children anyways, anyhow. It's not like the parents want it, but what do we do? You get.
To be honest, it is a privilege for us that I do really feel privileged to be able to be at home and work from home. And because I know that if not,
and we still have a long way to go.
We still have a long way.
We have a lot of more money to make, because now we're about to start spending those major monies because she's starting school and all that,
And
these are first
that
school
was
fees.
a bit of a for me, because I was not even about the school fees. I was more about the her going to school. I wanted to wait till she was 3.
We wanted to wait till she was 3, but I grew up. I made up my mind like 3 months ago. The girl is ahead of us in everything.
And energy. To be honest, she's just so full of energy and so ready.
You guys will not believe it. If I still have it on my phone, I'll show it. You will not believe that when we took her to the school, we finally found, we wanted her to go to Montessori school and everything. And we went to do the registration. Once we got there, once she saw the other children, she just went into the class with this. To come back home, we're begging her. She didn't want to follow us back home.
At one point, she went to the nap room. The other children were laying down. She too was laying down, pretending to sleep. Like, she was just loving it. She was like, it was like a whole new world for her.
And I'm like, but this girl is ready for school. It's just two different worlds. I remember when the first day, I kind of remember the first day I was going to school. They called it Jelly Simi. That's what they used to call our school. Our school was let the house rest. Jekile Simi. So they would ring bell house to house. So the first child would come out, follow the teacher. So they would gather all of us. We'll now be walking around the street to get everybody. We'll now walk to the school. So the first day when they came to our house to bring me, I cried, I shouted. I didn't want to leave the house. But now Fermi
like, bye. Apparently I was like that. I was like, bye to my mum. Mum and dad. I liked school. I really enjoyed it.
So we're getting to that stage when we have to the fear of this first school.
Yeah.
And our one is even low compared to what some other parents are paying, you understand? So it's even the student that take most of those funds away. So you have to make it one way or the other. So shout out to everybody,
everyone that is just trying to get it. By God's grace, 2019 will be a year of newfound wealth.
Yeah, exactly.
And balance.
A year of balance. A year where you won't have to work as hard, but you earn more by God's grace.
More money, less hours.
So that was one of our highlights this year. So thank God, and through you, we found our ways to still make things,
Make things happen.
I never complained, but it feels good to have more funds.
My mom was just like on me, like, but the thing is, I appreciate my husband, and I also appreciate my mom. Like me and my mom, we are very alike than I would like to admit most times. Because sometimes who can tell you the truth like your own parent, really? And my mum, but I was already on it. Like, she didn't really know what I was doing. She just kind of felt like I just came to London to just.
What was the complaint? What was she?
She was just like, that as a woman, even though your husband doesn't really mind and everything, but as a woman, you need to make your own money. You need to make money. Like, my mum is of that school of thought. As much as she's old school, like in some things, she's very about a woman being independent. You can't rely on your husband for everything.
Anyways, I'm indifferent. I don't mind.
And he's indifferent. But and I've always been like that because that's how I was raised.
I'm indifferent to the point that even if you start making money more than me, I don't mind. You get understand. You get. I'm just that kind of. I think my own mentality is no matter if I'm making 100K and you're making 1 million,
Which
I
will never
still,
happen. But amen. To making more money together.
amen. But yeah, like it won't just happen like I'll make 100K,
Yeah.
you make 1 million. But it can happen like I'll make 1 billion and you make 100 billion. In the sense that I make 1 billion that's more than enough for us, then you now make more than. Do you understand? But my mentality is I still want to be providing for what we need in this, no matter what you have, you get.
Yes.
And that's not because I see you as less, but it's just because of the way I grew up, seeing what my mom had to go through. Maybe I'll cry now, I don't even know. Man.
Baby.
My dad was not really, he didn't really provide. You know, I even particularly remember, I will not forget, one day I went, because then he just used to come visit us once in a while, you understand? And I see how pressured my mom used to be, like, just try to impress him anytime he came. I particularly remember this particular day. I had it in my mind. I was like, my wife and my children would never go through this. I was a very small boy. I didn't even know anything. But I had it in my mind that my wife and my daughter, my children will never go through this, you know. Like, because I saw the pressure my mom used to go through and everything. And all he would bring was calendars at the beginning of the year. He used to work at whatever they made there. I think they used to make pots. He was the managing director. I think he had a lot of money or something. Those were the things he would bring. And sometimes we see him just once in a year. So I remember one of those times he came. There was this shirt my sister was selling. I really liked the shirt. I think I was in secondary school already, maybe JSS1. I went to him. I took the shirt. Hey, that's the first time ever in my life and the last time I ever asked him for stuff. I never asked him for anything. My mom used to pay all my fees. You get shirt. So now let's say at this stage now, let's say my fees then were like 300K. So let's say that shirt was like 2,500. I went. He told me the story of my life. I will not forget. Although later people were telling me that he was proud of me. You never know. Do you understand? So that's where my own mentality came from. That by God's grace, I just pray God puts me in a position where I'll be able to provide. You know, but that does not mean me being able to provide does not mean I have to earn more than. It's even when you earn more. And me, I feel the kind of because what matters is who you are after the value is added to you, after the money and the wealth is added to you. I mean, I feel like you are not going to change in the sense that you are still going to be the respectful and calm, not proud wife, you know. So that's all that matters, you know. So, but I won't now mind. You can buy me diamond Bugatti for my birthday gift.
You know, like it ain't nothing. Money ain't a thing.
So we thank God for 2018. You know, we thank God for 2018 because I remember. You know,
his accent.
That's the remember. You know, we have things we pray for when the year starts and all that, you know, and it feels good looking back. Like God did them and more, you know. Like we've never had, and we pray we'll never have a better last year. Amen. Same with to you, all of you watching and your family. So yeah, there were challenges, definitely. There were challenges. Obviously, everyone knows there were challenges, you know.
But I feel like this year I have really stepped into the privilege again of learning how to trust God more. Like, you know, you talk about trusting God, you talk about, believe in God, give it to God and everything. But like, how do you really trust Him? Like when a challenge comes and then, you know, it normally comes out of the blue, you don't even expect it. It's like, boom, things are going sweet and you go, boom, this thing comes at your door. And God has just given me that grace to like, just be like, okay, you do it, Lord. You do it.
And sincerely, she's the one that's influencing me in that.
I thank God for that.
I will not lie. I'm working on it, but I'm a warrior. Like I worry. You get when things are just, I kind of worry like, oh God. Even when I just see the traces that okay, maybe I see some things coming and I don't really have enough funds yet, and I don't expect. I'm finding a way to what can I do? And she's like, just calm down, you know. Thank God, you know, that's what marriage is about again. Like you need somebody that will be strong in your areas of weakness. Yeah, like, you know. And
which is what you do for me. There's times when, you know, the thing is when I used to be a warrior, but, you know, God has worked. He's helped me with that. But this year, I feel like a part of my confidence was knocked. Yeah, like, I feel like for me, it was more friendships. I felt very alone. Not alone, that's not the right word, but I felt like I didn't really have friends. And it made me feel a bit sad. But then every time I speak to him about it, you know, when sometimes you feel like your husband can be like, this is girl stuff. This is you women and your wahala. But I just thank you. I thank God, and I thank God for you that you don't dismiss it as just women stuff. You actually have really helped me to get to a point of like trusting God for even the things that I feel like, oh, but it hurts my feelings, but you know,
Because when you are just there for people and they are not there, blah blah blah. Yeah,
but God, you know, God has just been faithful and just kind of allowed me to see a lot of things in a different perspective.
And one major thing we've found more this year, which we've always known, but we've just established more this year, and we pray that God helps us, even in the new year, to get deeper and deeper into it, which was what we wanted to talk about today, but I just touch it small, and we'll talk about it some other time, is the power of prayer. You know, like we're still a work in progress anyways, but we've learned to pray more as a couple, you know, and it feels so good when you pray and your prayers get answered. And our prayers get answered more when we pray together than when we pray individually.
That word of when 2 or 3 are gathered, God is there. Trust me, guys. Don't take it for granted. Like if you know that word, trust me. You just agreeing with another believer, you'll be shocked at what God can do, honestly. And I'm not just saying it for rhetoric, because God has really done it a lot in our lives, especially
and see, in
this
your
year.
marriage, in your relationships, you can never undermine the place of prayers.
No.
Trust me.
Never. Never.
See, I'm not a piri coco guy, but I know the importance of prayers. Like my mom made sure I did, and now we need more work. You know, sometimes I'm weak, you are strong. You are weak, and you are. But we even on this channel. We know the prayers we prayed, and we've seen the realities, you know, like them bringing them coming into reality, you know, and it feels good, you know, because imagine how it feels like you as say you as a nobody, and imagine you have a link and you don't even know, maybe you just make a request to who is the most powerful man in the world now, say Donald Trump, and you get the request, like you or somebody that you just value much, you know, because the way you look nice, if you say you don't value Trump that much, you get. But somebody that is in a high place that when you see you shake and just make a request, and the person takes out your request and answers you directly, and you know that you have a link with this person. Imagine how that feels. So imagine God that is more than everybody. If trust me, it feels good when you pray, and the way you prayed the prayer, your prayer gets answered, and you know that it's God that did this thing. I asked God for this thing, and it did them. And this generation, these days, the way people talk nowadays, you should work and everything, but the way people are talking nowadays is like
they're removing God from the equation,
and they are kind of on them bringing prayers more. That's how when you hear that Nigeria, all we do is pray. You don't even act, and we're not saying you should act, but prayer should never be talked about like that.
Yeah.
You see, when you pray, it's not still enough. You still like. Because prayer is communing with God, like telling God your needs and your wants. Do you understand? And it's the only one that can do those things that somebody made a comment recently about this. Shout out to Funke Akindele, by the way, on your twins. That's a huge testimony. But to God, that comment that person made, that whatever. It's still God that made it happen. You understand?
Yeah. Exactly. People like to downsize God. They like to make, because obviously there's science, but then people forget that God made science as well.
The things that are science that we found, number one, it's God that made the brain, that made you find them, and it's God that put them in place. Because in the beginning, there was nothing. God made this world out of nothing, you understand?
And the advancements that we've come up to.
From what God made, you understand? And it's God that made us realize it, you know.
So I'm just grateful to God. I want to encourage you guys to, that those of you that believe that, trust God, keep trusting God.
As singles,
he will never.
As married people,
whatever situation you're in.
Try to make it your plan for even from now for the new year. Just start at your own pace, but make sure you find a way to start communing with God and to be praying and to be asking God for stuff. It does them, and you feel good about it. And one thing we've even now heard, which we'll be trying, I think we've tried it. Our senior colleagues in marriages, they said, like we told you that it feels good to pray together as a couple. God answers more, but we've heard one more, that when you're in the other room, doing the do, whatever you ask for those times, as one, so far you guys are one, those things get done.
To be honest, I actually believe that because we've done it before now.
We did.
And
it
has
was.
worked.
But we are going to try a bit more.
It's like a deep thing.
We're going to try. Like that preaching we saw. If I can put it online, I'll put it. That one that the pastor was talking about the place. How spiritual sex is between.
So spiritual.
The
thing
it was
is, we
funny.
laugh, but it's actually.
If I see that preaching, I'll put it here so that you guys can see.
So spiritual and like.
Sex within marriage is a weapon against the enemy. Man of God, next time you want some, just tell her, let's war. Let's war. Zapande pedekatapanso. Let's war. I feel that devil coming against my future. Put on some lingerie. We about to go to war.
The fact that, us coming together as one and still...
When you are knowing each other and you pray at that moment. Like
powerful.
So far,
that's
why they always say that if you guys are fighting, make sure you don't go to bed fighting, because you need to be one at all times. Like you need to. It's just like when you're in you're working in a place and they say somebody wants to come and check your department. You people in the department need to come together as one, like with your presentation to person coming to check you. If he comes and he sees that you are divided, that alone is a turn off. Like these people don't know what they are doing. But if you guys are one, you understand. So when you are one with your partner normally, when you are now one in that oneness and you ask for something. Hey,
all right.
We've spoken too much today, anyways.
Today it has been extra long. Babe, I always blame you. Please, it's my husband that
keeps talking.
But the thing is, because you're so wise. In your young age.
This is not any wisdom. This is experience.
Pastor.
Really,
Bishop,
you want that?
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm actually joking. But anyway, you have a.
But just
a lot of knowledge.
I'm just telling stories. Don't put it that way. I'm not any wise. I'm not wise. There are people older than us that are wiser than us.
Exactly. I'm just saying.
We are just 2 years old. We don't know anything about marriage.
Let me
don't
land.
Finish. I don't want you to land on this.
Let me land. I'm not saying that that you have to be. You don't have to be old in order to be blessed with wisdom, but God has blessed you with wisdom. Just take it and thank God for it. Jeez.
We thank God.
Anyway,
this is not any wisdom. It's just
we
experience.
And again,
I've seen so far that I'm saying.
You're very observant then.
Exactly.
So we thank God. Again, this is not. We're 2
years old.
2 years old.
We don't know anything.
We don't know anything
about marriage.
We're just
talking about what we have. If you see everything we have shared today, it's just what we have experienced.
Exactly.
Our highlights of the
But what do we know? Hey,
we don't know anything.
We don't know anything.
So please, whatever your comments are, what are your own highlights for this year?
Yeah.
Drop them below, and
we can read them in the next. We'll read them in our next video.
And there was a video we did, and we told you guys to ask us what you want us to do in our subsequent videos. The major ones we've seen are the people saying we should. They want to know about our proposal went. Although I think it went viral then, but we're going to do a special video on our proposal, but I think we should do it around Valentine's. So shout out to everybody. Thank you. We're about to bring up our random moments, but if there's anything you want us to talk about, or if you have any questions for us, drop them in the comment section. Also, we need your contributions for today's topic. What were your highlights for this year? What have you learned? What are you going to take into the new year? And a lot of people have been asking us, they say, they're liking our videos and looking, what are we using and all that stuff. So, we'll put the links of the details of what we're using, from the mics to the cameras. We just got a new lens. If you see, our picture quality is quite different. We'll put the links there, you know them. So random moment for the day. A lot of things I want to put. I was, me and Feromi have started talking. So we were having a conversation earlier today. I'm going to put that one down. So these are random moments for today.
OMGs. Serious. Okay, wait. If all this is happening, why did you not tell me? No, now I did not go for any show on that day. No, see, all the shows I've been to this month. That particular day, I didn't go for any show. You told me? If you told me, I will remember now. No, wait, you are confusing me now. Is it this one or that other one? That other one? No, it's not the other one, it's this one. Are you serious?
Oh wow. But next time, just tell me so that both of us will be in the know. When I know now, I won't be surprised. Do you understand? It's okay. It's okay. I'll just take it now. But next time, make sure you tell me. Do you have a deal? Do you have a deal? Okay. That'll work. Exercise. Okay. So are you trying to tell me I need to lose weight as you said exercise? Socialite. Welcome back. How cute was our conversation? You're jealous of it.
Whatever.
Because you came to choke mouth later.
Anyway, alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys like this video, and if you do like, don't forget to hit the like button.
And please, if you are not subscribed, subscribe. If you are subscribed already, thank you for subscribing. But
And,
please click that bell so that you get notifications when our videos come up.
And also, sharing is caring. So share.
Yeah, share.
Thank you so much.
So we'll see you guys
on the other side by the
in
grace
the new
of
year
God.
by the grace of God. See you in 2019 by God's grace. We wish you a happy new year in advance. 2019 is going to be an amazing year for all of us. I'm signing out.
Alright, bye guys.
This is the last video for the year, babe.
This is my arm.
Just for the last video of the year now. Come now.
Your arm is you're squeezing my arm.
And see, before we go, you don't
cut your nails.
You did not notice. See.
Oh.
And if it's me now, you'll be somehow.
My husband likes, he leaves his nails to
you
grow.
told me to cut my nails and I cut them. You did not notice. If it's you, I just made new hair now. You see, I did not notice. I even did
he cut his hair.
Can you see the leg?
He cut his hair and okay.
OMG